from Lambton Kent Middlesex.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question today is for the Premier. Earlier this week, the Toronto Sun reported on the dozens of private corporations who have both donated to the Ontario Liberal Party and received government grants. This includes corporations like Linmar, who donated $9,300 to the Ontario Liberals and afterwards received $1.5 million from the Southwestern Development Fund. Speaker, many other corporations like OpenText have also made significant donations to the Ontario Liberal Party only to receive significant government grants afterwards. Mr. Speaker, why does the Premier support and engage in this type of pay-for-play?
Minister of Economic Development, Employment and Infrastructure.
Yeah, I'll accept that transfer, but again, we're getting darn close to the same kind of accusation of impugning motives, so I would ask you to be cautious and find other ways to say what you want to say. I'm trying to be as free as possible, but I need to have control of that as part of a parliamentary process here. Minister of Economic Development.
Well, let me just say, Mr. Speaker, unequivocally, and I can say this without any doubt, unequivocally, our business support programs are completely depoliticized in their decision-making process. Absolutely, completely, without one shred of doubt, I can say that. What I can say as well is the majority of our
Order. You're adding yourselves to my list. The member from Beaches East York is warned. The leader of the third party is warned. And the member from Lambton Kent Middlesex is warned. Wrap up, please.
The question, Mr. Speaker, for Ontarians that they deserve to know is, does the Leader of the Opposition support those investments that we've made that have brought $29 billion of private sector investment to Ontario, created or retained 160,000 jobs?
Answer.
You know where the critics stands? Where does his leader stand, Mr. Speaker? Or is he going to flip-flop on this issue like he does?
Thank you. Supplementary.
Mr. Speaker, back to the Premier. Despite the fact that in less than 10 years Ontario's debt has grown by 91%, this government continues to send taxpayers' dollars to private for-profit corporations. In fact, this government has implemented a rigid fundraising scheme where it appears that Ontario Liberal donors are receiving preferential treatment and inappropriate government access. In order to clear the air, I requested a list of all corporate grants from the Ministry of Economic Development, Employment and Infrastructure back in January, but this morning I'd like to make a wider request. Will the Premier disclose all government grant and contract recipients and immediately refund all donations for any organization that received grants, subsidies or contracts for which they lobbied the Liberal government?
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, our government has invested $2.8 billion, which we're very proud of, in supports for business investments that's attracted $29 billion of business investment, Mr. Speaker, and helped to retain or create 160,000 jobs. The question I think Ontarians deserve to know.
I'm not stopping. The member from Renfrew, Nipissing, Pembroke is warned, and the member from Nipissing is warned. You have. I'm not suggesting challenging the chair. Thank you. Carry on.
And Ontarians deserve to know is the Leader of the Opposition standing with his critic in opposition to 160,000 jobs that we've created, or is he standing with us? Because, Mr. Speaker, when he was in Ottawa, he supported a government that partnered with us on many of those investments. So, Mr. Speaker, is he going to flip on this? Is he going to flop on this? Or is he going to flip-flop all over the place so Ontarians have no idea where he stands on this issue?
Thank you.